up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Kee, out here, man, 415 living, you feel me? Frisco Giant, just out here doing what I do. As far as to get you up to date, you know what I mean? I've dropped the other albums, you know, 14 Karat Dreams, all that stuff right now. We're working on The Great Paper Chase. It's my new album coming out. Got a shitload of features for y'all. Everywhere from Mitchie Slick, Jay Diggs, Fab, Irk the Jerk, got all kinds of cats on there. It's The Great Paper Chase. That'll be in stores pretty soon. And it's off my new label I put together. It's called Money and Muscle. That's the new label. So y'all got to get used to that label right there because got a bunch of artists coming off that stuff. We're going to do DVDs and all that other stuff and keep it popping for y'all. So the question is the value of still running these streets compared to the internet. And I'm a firm believer in staying in these streets, you know. As far as like the first label I was on, it was Black and Brown Entertainment, and that right there, being on that label and stuff right there, that really showed me a lot as far as the way they would, man, my posters were everywhere, stickers everywhere. They did the little, you know, the billboards and shit like that, flyers, and really having your street team going compared to just all this MySpace and Twitter and everything. All that's cool. But it's almost like now you still gotta run those parallel, those two different worlds right there. You gotta keep that parallel because one ain't cool without the other. I mean, yeah, we gotta step into the future. We gotta stick on these social sites and stuff like that. But just the difference of being out there in the streets and seeing your fans and having them. Because I always looked at it like this, like I ran into a couple fans like out of state and out of town and everything, and when they got an album from me, they actually had a story to go with it. Like, yeah, man, you were out here messing with so and so, and ran into you at the mall. You handed me the flyer and everything. So it's like having that little story behind it instead of yeah, I seen dude online and he was kind of cool looking and just bought his album. So I mean that stuff sticks with me the most. You know what I mean? Like the real life. Running into people and the stories, you know, I mean, 'cause that's what life's all about. I mean, you can't just be a ghost sitting behind a computer and not doing shows and not doing, you know, really getting out there, because that's when they really can judge you. That's when they really can, I mean, not judge you, but I mean, that's when they could really be like, okay, yeah, dude's cool, and I had a drink with him, and I've been a fan ever since and bought all his albums, and even a lot of fans are willing to help. You know, with whatever, man, you can send them boxes of flyers and stuff like that. They're willing to help push it out there because they want to be part of something too. And it's like, instead of them just sitting there copy and pasting and shooting stuff off to everybody else, they actually get to run out in the streets. Like, yeah, Kee himself gave me a T-shirt and flyers and da-da-da, this and that. So that's the beauty of all still being able to run in these streets and do all that compared to just, you know, just the online stuff. And don't get me wrong, it's a beautiful thing, the online, but like I said, you still got to run these streets, man. As far as Latin artists go and like radio and everything, I don't really know how much of a difference it is and everything, because you got people like Pitbull that does his certain style of music, and that's dance music, and you know, the whole club could rock to. You got Bash doing his, you know, his thing, and he does both different, you know, whether it's dance or just about a girl and stuff like that. But I don't know how much it really just, if that's the problem, is being Latin the problem, or you know what I mean? Because I mean, you got cats that rip. I mean, like Big Pun was one of the illest lyricists ever, and still got, you know, stuff on the radio and everything like that too. So I don't know if it's really a formula or anything like that. Like I've been on the radio and stuff like that too with things that I didn't even think would pop off on the radio, but I mean, that just goes to show you that really none of us really know what the formula is, or you know, you just got to keep making songs, pumping them out, and just, you know, I really don't think it's like, oh no, he's Latin, he should do this or he should do that. I mean, because I wouldn't even fuck with it if it was like that, because I'm just trying to make music, and it's really, I mean, it's a million different things. It's a company behind you. It's, you know what I mean, because everybody knows it's pay to play and shit like that, and who you're dealing with is who you know, the circles you running it with. You know what I mean. I don't really like to follow the little circle bullshit, and I don't kiss ass to nobody. So I've done enough in this game to be happy with. I mean, I'm never satisfied, but I'm content. I'm gonna keep pushing and everything. But man, it's really just there's really no formula. Like I said, I don't care what color you are, who you are. Fucking Eminem's all over the fucking radio, but with Dre and so's all. You know what I mean? So it really doesn't matter. No skin tone or anything. But as long as they ain't trying to expect you to rap a certain way if you're Latin, because I don't do that either. I mean, if you know me, I don't even speak Spanish. I don't speak Spanish at all, and I'm Cuban and Nicaraguense. Proud to be. Just never learned my Spanish. You know, never really got into the roots, and learned how to speak it and everything. But that don't make me less Latin. You know, some people might think that. You got different cats that, you know, why you talk like this, why you talk like that. Man, I'm from Frisco. The block I was raised on was like, you know, Samoans, blacks, whites, Filipinos, all that. So I mean, I just am the way I am. So I want you to hear my music like, I want you to guess what the hell I am, because I really don't give a fuck as long as I'm spitting. Well, I guess that's all, man. Out of here, about to work on some music. Matter of fact, we in my studio right now. It's Fort Knox Studios, Money and Muscle. Y'all check me out, MySpace/MRKEE, the Twitter.com/@Kee415. Check all that out, man. The MySpace, you can see what's going on. I got a couple things up there for sale, downloads and everything, and try to keep you posted on the shows and everything. And you'll see some big stuff coming, man. We're working on a lot of shit right now. So Money and Muscle, that's M × 2, Money and Muscle. Holla back.